It started with something so small, so harmless, that no one would have ever imagined it could destroy everything. A single sentence, a tiny twist of truth, a lie so light it didn't even feel like a lie, and yet it changed a life forever. Rohan was the kind of person everyone trusted, not because he tried to be perfect, but because he was simple, honest, and kind. The kind of friend who showed up when no one else did. The kind of son who never raised his voice. The kind of person who believed that truth was always easier than lies. But life has a strange way of testing the people who believe in honesty the most. One evening, as the sky turned a soft shade of orange and the city lights began to flicker on, Rohan received a call from his boss. His heart skipped a beat. He knew what it was about. He had made a mistake at work. A small one, at least that's what he thought. A miscalculation in a report. A number entered incorrectly. Something that could easily be fixed, but also something that could cost the company money if unnoticed. Rohan, did you double-check the figures? His boss asked calmly. There was a pause, a long pause, and in that silence, something shifted. Fear of being judged, fear of losing respect, fear of disappointing the people who believed in him. And in that one fragile moment, Rohan made a choice. Yes, sir, I checked everything. That was it. Just one sentence. One small lie. At first, nothing happened. The world didn't collapse. The sky didn't fall. Life moved on as if nothing had changed. Rohan even felt relieved. See? It wasn't a big deal, he told himself. But lies don't disappear. They wait, they grow, and they come back when you least expect them. Days passed. The report was approved. The project moved forward. Everyone seemed happy, except Rohan. Something inside him felt heavy. Every time someone praised a report, his chest tightened. Every compliment felt like a reminder. Every smile felt like a question. And slowly, that small lie started becoming louder than the truth. Then came the day everything changed. A senior auditor reviewed the project. Numbers were rechecked. Details were analyzed. And within minutes, the mistake was found. The same mistake Rohan had noticed. The same mistake he chose to hide. The same mistake that now couldn't be ignored. Who handled this report? The question echoed through the office like a storm approaching. Rohan's hands trembled. His throat went dry. Time felt frozen. I did, he said quietly. Did you verify these numbers? Another pause. Another moment. Another chance to tell the truth. But this time, the truth was no longer simple. Because now it wasn't just about a mistake. It was about a lie. Yes, I did. And just like that, the small lie became bigger. The consequences were immediate. Meetings were called. Voices grew tense. Trust began to crack. The company faced a financial setback. And suddenly, it wasn't just about numbers anymore. It was about responsibility. It was about honesty. It was about trust. Rohan couldn't sleep that night, or the night after, or the night after that. His mind replayed that one moment again and again. What if I had just told the truth? What if I had admitted the mistake? But what if doesn't change reality? And reality was cruel. Days later, his boss called him in. There was no anger in his eyes, only disappointment. And somehow that hurt more. I trusted you, Rohan, he said softly. Those 4 words felt heavier than any punishment. Because trust, once broken, is never the same again. Rohan tried to explain. He tried to apologize. He tried to fix things. But some things can't be undone. Not completely. He wasn't fired. But something more important was lost. Respect, trust, confidence, and most painfully, his belief in himself. Life outside work started changing too. He became quieter, distant. The laughter faded. The spark in his eyes slowly disappeared. Because deep down, he knew the truth. It wasn't a mistake that broke him. It was a lie. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly, Rohan began to rebuild. Not his career, but his character. He started being brutally honest, even when it was uncomfortable, even when it was difficult, even when it hurt, because he had learned something the hard way. A small lie might save you for a moment, but it will cost you in ways you never imagined. One day, a junior colleague made a mistake, a familiar situation, a familiar fear. The colleague looked at Rohan and said, "Should I just not mention it?" Rohan paused. Memories rushed back. That one moment, that one lie, that one consequence. And then he said something that came from the deepest part of his heart. Tell the truth. It's always easier than carrying a lie. Because the truth might hurt once, but a lie hurts forever. We often think lies protect us. We think they save us from embarrassment, from judgment, from consequences. But what we don't realize is lies don't protect us. They trap us. They slowly take away our peace, our confidence, and our identity. And the scariest part? It never starts with a big lie. It starts with something small, something harmless, something that feels easy. So the next time you're standing in that moment where the truth feels heavy and the lie feels light, ask yourself, is it really worth it? Because one small lie can change everything. Before you go, if this story made you feel something, don't ignore it. If you've ever told a small lie, you're not alone. But the real question is, what will you choose next time? Truth or comfort? Remember this. Truth builds slowly, but lasts forever. Lies feel quick, but destroy deeply. Tell me honestly, have you ever told a small lie that turned into something bigger? If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more real, emotional stories that stay with you. Share this with someone who needs to hear this today. Because sometimes one story can change a life. And maybe this one was meant to change yours.